of course, the highest placing non-current invitee will be invited to the upcoming summit.
This is true.
Fiction is one of the favorites, I would say, to win that spot.
Fiction, SFAT, PewPewU, all in contention for sure. Lucky, West Balls. Woo!
It's not going to be easy for any of them, but for Fiction, he's going to have to get through Wake and Vape, among others, before it's even going to be a possibility for him. Have you heard of Wake and Vape before?
I have not. In fact, I didn't even know that Wake and Vape was the peach until I looked up.
You've been a big tier list guy. I know earlier you were telling me that you've kind of shied away from it, but
yeah,
if you had to just on the spot, like, are you thinking that is Wake and Vape more of like an A tier tag to you? Is it somewhere like in that range? What are your initial thoughts?
As a former head of marketing at a vaping company and a provider of vapes to children all around the world, I now do not condone vaping. Vaping is bad for you.
Wow.
I retract my stance of the studies aren't out yet. Vaping could be healthier than air. And I moved to just stick with air. It's probably best.
Wow.
Even though we don't know for sure.
Okay. I feel like we kind of danced a little bit around the actual question, but that was an amazing response nonetheless.
I think I gave you what you needed.
All right. So that being said, Fiction doing pretty well so far.
It's funny how Fiction plays almost like, I feel like how Mewtwo King, at least Mewtwo King lore, used to play pools. Or Leffen even, how they really wanted to beat their opponent, but not just win, like really destroy them.
Yeah.
And it feels like Fiction really just wants to get as many stocks as possible without losing any of them.
Yeah,
which seems simple. I feel like you would think most people want that, but some people just want to win the game or the set and they just move on. They just want to be done with it.
Yeah, but not Fiction.
Not Fiction.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between players that, like, you know, they show up a little inebriated. They're like, as long as I make it out in winners, like, who really cares how I get there?
I should have been floated anyway. Screw the TOs.
And what you said a moment ago about people just kind of wanting to win.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
You're right.
Wake and Vape, just trying to get maybe one more stock.
It'll be hard.
Holds
Fiction's
out.
Caught on.
Doesn't get jab reset too bad.
Oh, no.
Okay. He's getting out of these drill setups, which is not something we could have said about the earlier parts of this game. That won't do it. He's got to find a way back to center stage. That's going to be it. Not the best DI. So I was watching Zane and Chillin.
Tell me about it.
Play a double set against both Dreffen and Boyd, who are two of the best players from my hometown state of Ohio.
Yeah.
And game one was actually pretty close, but Zane and Chillin did take it. Okay. Right afterwards, Zane turns to Chillin and goes, yeah, I think we just got to, like, stop losing the stocks. And then game two was, like, not even close.
Yeah.
And what I took from that is sometimes I think that, like, mid to high level players overthink the game. If, like, Zane is literally thinking, okay, just, like, stop losing stocks, and it, like,
I think
works.
they just get lazy sometimes.
Could be the case.
I think certain people don't. I don't think PewFat ever get into that zone. I think some people are just disciplined enough.
Yeah.
I remember Leffen, for like a long time, after every tournament in pools, he'd be like, you know, 4-stocked 5 of the 6 people, only 3-stocked the last guy. Whatever. Good enough. That'd be like his tweet. Every time I was like, damn, Leff, okay. Snap at him.
Yeah, it's a little, I don't want to say heartless, but I don't know, maybe I want to say heartless.
Look, to be honest, I feel like if you're a top player and you're going through pools, it's like you're the main protagonist in an RPG going through mobs. It's inevitable that you're gonna win. It's just how much effort are you gonna put in?
Yeah. I think a lot of the time, especially if you're playing later that day, like if there's pools and, like, you know, top 64 up to top 8 in the same day, a lot of top players, they're not trying to expend too much energy because they know they have to save it for the matches that really matter later on in the day. That said, game 2 looking a lot like game 1.
Do you see that up throw?
I saw that, yeah.
That reminds me of the, you see the news that Silent Spectre Armada, 0.9.
I don't know what to think about that. Like, I believe it. Like, I'm all in on the fact that it was in fact played on 0.9.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it like makes it less impressive or if it like adds to the legacy. It just it's very odd to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just adds the infamy of the set. So, oh, is that a Stitch? Oh no. only one wink.
He's going to need something like that if he wants to bring us to a game 3.
A Stitch? Might need a few. I feel like, so Fiction plays a little Peach, and when you play a character, I mean, even as a secondary, I feel like you're able to dismantle the character better.
Especially if you're just like a clearly higher skill level than your opponent. Like, you just know exactly what to look for. You know how you're punished by better players, so you have the game plan so down tight.
I actually always feel super comfortable in reverse main
Yeah.
money matches. I think I played SVAT, and I took a game off SVAT.
Your Fox against his Fox.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.